Hello Capricorns, how are you guys doing? Welcome to your weekly reading with me. So this is going to be for the week of the 3rd to the 9th of February. So let's dive into it together and see what's going on for you guys. I love to grab a keyword, so that's what we're doing today. And this deck has a nice affirmation for you guys for the week. So Spirit, for my gorgeous Capricorns, what is an affirmation and a keyword they need to keep in mind for this week? Please and thank you. For Capricorn. Freedom. All right, so keep in mind this affirmation. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Well, there you go. And that is freedom within itself. All right, that life is in your control. Even if situations are not, what you do from situations is all in your control. And that in a way is it should be a freedom. Oh my God, Capricorn, it should be a feeling of freedom is what I mean to say. The F's going around here is really difficult for me. We'll dive into the rest of your reading for you guys, but maybe you've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed by feeling like things are out of your control. Okay, so this affirmation might be helpful for you. So if it is, make sure you write it in the comments or write it down in your day-to-day so you can be reminded of this. 2 cards for Capricorn for this week. What is something important they need to hear? The clean it up, absolutely. So this is about taking control and taking responsibility of a situation that may have been a bit conflicting. It's cleaning it up, clearing the air, maybe even as well. I usually see that this card comes after like a tower moment, so maybe a separation or just a really difficult situation that was outside your control, right? And it may not have been your fault, but if it's impeding in your life, I never use that word, then it might be, even if it's not your fault, if it's in the way of your progress or your forward movement, then it's up to you to do something about it, especially if other people are not doing it. You know, for example, somebody may have hurt you. Somebody may have, really upset you or done something that sets you back, whatever it may be. And it may not have been your fault, but instead of just sitting there and feeling like it's unfair and blah, 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 which we all can do at times, don't worry about it. And in not moving forward and then for years blaming that person in that situation, it's about, okay, this is my life and I'm not going to allow those situations and those things to get in the way anymore. And it's about taking your power back, because the stag here is all about the emperor energy, which is taking control of situations, okay, and building an empire. And it does feel like it's time for a cleanup. And usually when this card comes in, I always say there's a backlog of tasks, right? You may have just had a few weeks of maybe taking a break, I don't know, or maybe not feeling in your best way. So this week it is about kind of, okay, let's get out of the rut maybe a little bit, or let's get those tasks done, all right? Because things are getting a little bit messy is what this is speaking about. And again, it can be about clearing the air up, just getting rid of any toxicity around you. Because I always say that there's a big old fog going on around you. So maybe you've been just a bit confused, or again, I don't know what it is. There's a bit of debris everywhere. So, all right, if we want a clean house, if we want things to be organized and sorted and clear, maybe it's clarity, it's time to do the work for it. Again, sometimes it's unfair though, right? Because it is somebody else's fault. But, remember, freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Let's get cleaning. Let's get sorting that out. Right, let's get another card for Capricorn. Thank you. Well, gorgeous. You then have the yang energy, which I will show you. And I just feel like this is, the power is in your hands is really what Spirit wants to say this week, because yang is all about new beginnings. It's like almost like the Ace of Wands, where it's vibrant, passionate new beginnings, motivated new beginnings. It's new experiences. It's just fiery energy. It brings this flame within you. So it is good. Maybe in the beginning of the week, you're not going to feel this, but whatever you're cleaning up, whatever you're getting rid of is really going to land you an opportunity or more passion for something. So it does feel quite good. It could just be an idea that you come across that does spark this motivation to get in control. Whatever it is, it's a beautiful energy. And we're going from this clouded, murky energy towards this very bright blue, clear energy, okay, where everything is able to be seen. So that's really nice. Let's grab you some other cards. Capricorn, please. 2. Hello. Can we get 2 cards to jump out? Thank you. Okay, we'll take those. Okay, this giraffe has been coming out for everybody, and it's saying, see the big picture. I just feel like people have been a bit unmotivated at times, and I've been saying a lot that your present moment, if it's not looking the way that you want your life to look, it can be very overwhelming to see the big picture, or just to think about the goal and look at where you are and just think to yourself, well, I'm never going to get there, right? So see the bigger picture is just a reminder that where you are right now doesn't have to be the rest of your life. You can still achieve those dreams and goals, but you need to kind of zoom out of your current situation and see that there is so much out there for you, right? That's what it feels like. See the big picture. Don't just look at the problems and just look at the situation that you're in now. Zoom out a little bit. It's going to be important. And then you have Horse Spirit says freedom is yours, which is ironic because we already have freedom as your key word. So amazing. So it's just kind of confirming here that it's in your power. It's in your control. So don't let it deter you. Don't let the situations around you deter you. Don't let it make you feel out of control. Take back your power, okay? And control in particular of your destiny, of your freedom, of your free will and happiness. Right, let's see. Let's get 3 or 4 cards from this deck. Thank you. Okay. So the first one I can see over here is dogs. This says getting together with friends could be important for you guys, okay? Maybe it's a good time to just do more of that. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted for you this week. Amazing. You have door, opportunities are waiting for you. All right, let's go. Let's go, Capricorn. And Eagle, look at that, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Well, there you go. All of this is saying really good stuff for you. So incredible. It's almost like a work hard, play hard kind of balance because of the dogs coming through here, talking about make sure you are spending time with your friends though, just as much as you're working hard and making your wishes come true. So it does feel nice though. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's dive into your tarot cards then. Let's get one card out to represent the overall energy of this week for you, Capricorn. What is the overall energy, please, Spirit, for the Capricorns this week? Thank you. The 5 of Swords. So this usually comes in when there's been some sort of conflict or falling out or a defeat of some kind. Things didn't go your way, or okay, in your energy, you got the 3 of Wands, so waiting, all right, waiting for something to come and save you, or waiting for something to clear the air, or whatever it is. If you've had a falling out with someone, again, with the clean it up, I feel like if you're waiting for somebody to come in, that's probably where they're saying take back your control, because likely chance maybe they're not. But let's see. All right, what is the challenge for Capricorn this week? What is the challenge? 10 of Cups. Well, happily ever after, your happiness is a challenge here. Your emotional fulfillment is a challenge, but it is a good card, so you're working on it. So that's good news. And the advice. What's the advice for Capricorn this week? 2 of Wands. See the big picture. Think about your dreams and goals. I just want to get one more for the 3 of Wands. Can I just get an energy for Capricorn's energy this week? Sorry, can I get a card for Capricorn's energy this week? Okay. Okay, the Page of Wands. I wonder if you are going to reach out to somebody. We'll see. Page of Wands. Okay, actually, do you know what's good about it? It's kind of feeling like its back is turned to waiting. It's almost like they want you to move your energy away from the past or whatever you feel like you have to wait for and move it towards creating, which is good. So we'll dive into that. We'll clarify everything. So again, going back to the overall energy of this week, 5 of Swords, as you can see here, there's been an argument, there's been a falling out here. Maybe some harsh words were shared or whatever it may be here. That person here is having to take 3 swords with them. And if you don't know, 3 of Swords is about heartbreak, pain, and difficult feelings. So that could be you. Maybe something just didn't work out and you've had to kind of move on and take the pain with you almost. And maybe you are still carrying it. So I'm going to clarify what this is. Again, usually it's arguments or things just not working out, okay? Or just a dispute of some kind. Why is the 5 of Swords the overall energy of this week for Capricorn? Why is the 5 of Swords here? The Wheel of Fortune. Now that's interesting. Maybe a stroke of bad luck. 5 of Swords. Why is this the energy? What's happened here? The High Priestess. Maybe you didn't hear back from somebody. High Priestess usually is about using your intuition. But because of it's to do with the defeat, I feel like maybe it's just to do with like the silent part of it. Let's get one more. What created this 5 of Swords? Can I ask? the Two of Wands. So maybe it was like a certain goal didn't work out, or maybe a certain idea, again, didn't work out. And the Five of Swords here, it just feels like it was outside your control in general. And again, they're not telling me exactly what it is, but it was to do with something that you wanted to grow or evolve in, right? The Two of Wands is looking into the horizons and thinking about where they want to go. So maybe you did have a plan. I'm going to go over here, and it fell through. You felt defeated, or whatever it is. Maybe somebody, whether it was a relationship and maybe there was a breakup, so now you're not going in that direction and that fell through. Or maybe it's a friend, you really wanted to do something with somebody and they canceled, or whatever it is. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. It's nothing to do with you, but it does feel a little bit disappointing because now you feel like you can't go in that direction. Anyway, the High Priestess, trust your inner guidance, is something I would say with this. Pull yourself away from that Five of Swords energy. Okay, heal whatever it is, but the High Priestess is about trusting in your inner guidance. All right, moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune, again, to come over the Five of Swords, if it's not meant to be, it won't be. And a Wheel of Fortune is about kind of fate and divine situations. It can also be, the Wheel of Fortune is turning here. You never know what you're going to get. And maybe you did hit a stroke of bad luck. But just remember, the wheel is always turning. So good things can happen too in your life. So yeah, if something didn't work out, it's okay. Remember, take back your freedom here. Now let's see why the Three of Wands is in your energy. Why is the Three of Wands here for Capricorn's energy? Whoa, you see how that came across? So it's the Knight of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, if this is romantic, if you did go through a breakup, if somebody did ghost you, or they, you had an argument and then they blocked you, whatever it is, the Knight of Cups is reversed, meaning that there is no message coming from this person. So whatever you're waiting for, that one thing I will say, there's two ways this message will go. If it is to do with the person, this person will not be reaching out. The Knight of Cups tells me this person is not ready to speak about their feelings, or is completely, I'm hearing, declining something, or denying, I wonder, whatever. Somebody's not coming in to apologize. They're not going to write you a message, whatever, because it's reversed. It's not coming in. And whatever you're waiting for in general, I feel like is not going to come in. Like something is not going to come and save you also. I'm not saying this to deter you. Remember, it's your freedom, all right? And if you're waiting for something to happen, outside of your control, then you're giving your freedom away. You feel trapped. You're stuck right now because something's supposed to be coming in and it's not, right? It's making you feel helpless, whatever. The Knight of Cups usually is my card about crossing that emotional barrier of anxiety and fears, and to do something uncomfortable, going outside your comfort zone can bring up all these different vibes. So the fact that this is, so to get to new territories. However, because it's reversed and it's with a waiting card, I feel like you might be blocking yourself or stopping yourself from crossing that river here, or that to get to the other side, and you're waiting for something to help you or to take you there. I wonder. It does feel like you're waiting for something outside of yourself to move you. But again, that Knight of Cups is like, it's nothing's going to move unless you do, which is why I feel sorry for you. It's not I don't feel like, if it's motivating you, then great. But for some of you, might not like to hear this. And I know Capricorns are always going through it, right? I get it. You guys are ruled by Saturn, which is a very harsh teacher out of the planets. But it does give you blessings of a lifetime, blessings that will last forever. So it is the most rewarding in the end. Page of Wands is about turning your back to waiting for something and actually bringing more childlike creativity into your life. Is going to be really important. So turn your back away from waiting for something and start finding creative and fun ways to turn your life around, or whatever it may be. This could be engaging in new hobbies or passions. Page of Wands is usually about an announcement, and it's coming up in your energy. So maybe it's a really good time to start putting yourself out there in whatever way, whether it be through business, especially if it's to do with opportunities. If you're waiting for an opportunity to come to take you to a goal that you want to go to, that's not going to happen. You have to put yourself out there, right? Maybe people aren't seeing you. If you're wanting love and relationships, put yourself out there. Page of Wands, an announcement. So making sure that you're communicating with others and doing it creatively, because a Page of Wands, again, childlike fun and energy, just like the Yang actually as well. So this is going to be important to boost your energy back up again and also take control, like we've been saying. I will clarify the Page of Wands because I clarified the Three of Wands only. So why is the Page of Wands in the energy of Capricorn this week? the Five of Swords. Now, do not, I just pulled it. With the Judgment here, truth, clarity, if you need to clear the air, then fine. But Five of Swords, I just feel like there is still a defeat. If you do want to reach out to somebody of the past, just for example, the Five of Swords just doesn't feel victorious, right? Five of Swords is not a victorious card. So I would say avoid it, but if that's the closure that you need in order to move forward, then do what you got to do. Anyway, 10 of Cups is in your challenge position. Let's see why. The Seven of Pentacles, right? It requires a lot of work to move towards happy things. It doesn't have to be that way. Usually, you know, if you sat here with yourself and thought about things that do make you happy, you can find happiness now, right? Even if it's just temporary. But long-term happiness and having happy people around you and a good community and just a happily ever after, it does require work. Seven of Pentacles, and you are the one doing it. This is your card. So your challenge is to stay persistent. And if things are not working in a way that you want it to change it, to adapt to it. The Seven of Pentacles, to find ways that works to get things growing faster if that's what you want to do. But staying consistent and, what's the word for it? And to persevere seems to be your challenge right now. But you will have it. Of course, remember, freedom. Freedom is yours. One more for the Ten of Cups. The King of Wands. So be creative with your ideas and learn to pivot. Why was I going to call you Aquarius? Capricorn. Learn to pivot. You have the strength to do so. He has that little lizard, which is all about being able to adapt to situations. So if something's not working, if something's not giving you what you need to do, pivot. All right, change. Let's move. Let's change this. Just like a business, right? If things are not working out, or if they reached an economic situation, they have to pivot. They have to adjust to the situations going on around them. So just like that, I want you to do that too, because you can't have happiness. Just don't stay stuck in a boat that's sinking, for example. You know, you're in control. Okay, let's go towards the Two of Wands. This is your advice for the week. So why is this here? Two of Wands, again, is usually about looking into the horizons, thinking about where you want to go. In this case, it is about seeing the bigger picture here. Maybe that will help motivate you, reconnecting to where you want to go. Why is this the advice? The Wild card, right? There could be some travel coming up for you that you're planning, or they want you to start planning. But of course, the Wild is all about new beginnings and new cycles. So they want you to focus on where you're going, the new energy you're going to be stepping into, the new things that you want to bring to life. And also, the whole world is out there for you. There's unlimited possibilities. So they really want you to connect to that. Again, that's a freedom. Okay, one more for this as advice. The Ace of Cups, beautiful. And with the Queen of Cups there is love out there for you. For a lot of you, true love, unconditional love is out there for you. And also bring that to yourself. You can have this today. It's just the first step towards the 10, but it's one cup at least. And that's something that you can gift yourself. So filling up your own cup is important, and doing things that make you feel loved and feel happy is going to be important. Here, but both of these cards here are actually about new beginnings, so that's quite nice. So they want you to think about that. Okay, just remember we had really good cards coming up here about a sincere wish will be granted, opportunities are waiting for you, and triumph over troubles and obstacles. So whatever defeat you feel like you've been through, or that you have been through, you will have success. Okay, my angels. So that is what I have for you. I wish you guys all the best for the week. Thank you so much for being here. Please let me know how it resonates with you, because I would love to know. But aside from all that, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right.